What's up, Ravens? And tonight we have the playoff games. We have Olathe Northwest versus Wyandotte. Theme? Costumes. Let's get into it. Let's go! Hey Wyatt, how are you feeling about the first game day Northwest?
It's gonna be absolutely awesome. Like the words that you could use to describe this are undescribable. You got Christmas clothes here, two sheets.
We're about to get this going. It's about to be one of the best things we've ever produced.
Hey,
Let me tell you a little secret, all right? I got the old Raven head. Look in the bag. Look in the bag. No one knows this. I'm gonna whip out Ray the Raven head and run around.
Are you Ray the Raven?
No, I'm not Ray. Hey.
Keep it on the DL.
But like this, hey, keep it on the deal. Hey, secret. It's just between you and me, and you guys out there.
Cooper, with this being the first game day Northwest, how are you feeling about making ecom history right now?
Crazy.
Heidi, what'd you do?
What should I have done?
I don't know.
That's what I was.
I'd say stealing from the mall. That's what you did. Hey, Corey, so you were the brains behind Game Day Northwest. So can you explain really why you wanted to do this?
So I always watched college game day when I was younger, and I was like, why don't we just have that here? And I wanted to make it a real thing.
How you feel about it, Adam?
I'm feeling good. Great idea from the legendary Corey Barnes. It's going to be a heck of a time.
Woo! How you feeling about your guest appearance?
We're about to go on right here. You know, I'm excited to hopefully get the crowd a little bit more energetic. You know, we're a little dead right now, per usual, but we'll get it up. Yep.
You know, so excited to see this game tonight. But first, we're about to do some picks, and we actually have a special guest for you tonight. Let's roll the intro. Get loud.
I want the ball!
So right here, this is the man, the myth, the legend, Matthew Imsamimbo.
A few moments later.
Man, Vince! It's him! Are you looking at me with the camera as I'm looking at you with the camera?
I'm not recording. You're not worthy enough to record.
Hey, that was a good segment by Game Day Northwest. Now let's take it to the field for the actual game.
Gives that guy a map.
Two seconds later.
You guys better like these vlogs because Riley keeps getting in the way of all of my pictures to get these videos. And if, oh my god.
Alright, hey, we're here for playoff edition. We got some questions for them. Who are you dressed as?
Angel Hernandez. Gynecologist.
Big 30, Tommy Chuck.
I'm a plumber.
Napoleon Dynamite. Jeffrey Dahmer. So, rushing game has been strong tonight. We have Eric Butler with 3 touchdowns and Max Keller with an insane ankle breaker. Who do you think is going to get most rushing yards tonight?
Obviously, Max Keller.
I'm about to go to EJ. I'm going to EJ Butler.
You know, EJ Butler's showing out tonight. It's got to be him.
I think EJ is going to stop at the second half. You know, we got 2 minutes left. I think I'm going to go Max Keller. I'm going Max Keller with EJ stopping at the half. We can expect some passing in the second half. Who do you think is going to get the most receiving yards?
Kyle Souders.
Michael Geary. Aiden Risley.
Yeah, you know, sophomore Mason Schwitty.
I got Micah off injury. You know, he's gonna be really strong in the second half. I'm going with Chris. I'm going with Shitty. MVP picks. What do you got?
Cooper Carley.
I'm gonna go Joey Kingsby. I got EJ Butler.
Hey man, our new QB Cooper Carley. It's got to be him.
Hot take. return touchdown. I got Jason. Number 2, PJ Bowling.
Meanwhile,
I can't even talk. First reception all year.
And with a hard-fought victory tonight in the first round of the playoffs, our Ravens win 59-6. Let's fly, Ravens!
What's up, Ravens, and welcome to ONW Now. I'm Adam Donner alongside Paul's staff, and we've got a great show in store for you guys today.
We've got a great lineup of stories featuring a deep dive into the Yearbook Committee and some big changes for the class, and also a look at the Glow Festival here at the Kansas City Zoo.
Let's not waste any more time and get right into it.
One of the many fun and exciting clubs and activities here at ONW is the Yearbook Committee.
The Yearbook Committee works hard year-round to provide the best memories for students. Over the past year, they've had many changes, and Ava Hansen has more on the story.
Have you ever wanted a place to express your creativity at school? For many ONW students, the Yearbook team provides them with the chance to do this.
So I'm the editor-in-chief of the Yearbook. So what that means is I edit a lot of the spreads and I make sure everything is cohesive throughout the book. I also came up with the theme of the book.
My role on the Yearbook team is a copy editor, meaning that I am in charge of all the stories that go into the yearbook.
I'm assistant editor-in-chief, so I'm kind of learning from Bree and editing spreads as well.
I'm a designer, so I design the pages that are going to be in the yearbook.
I'm the people page editor, and I'm also a designer.
I'm a photographer, so I take the pictures for the pages.
There have been many changes to the Yearbook team this year, one of the biggest being a new advisor.
This is my first year as the advisor of the Evermore Yearbook. Last year, towards the end of the year, Mr. Zook came to me, let me know that they were needing a new yearbook advisor, and so he kind of tapped me and Ms. Dismang to take on the role collaboratively.
This year has been a big change for us, but we've really adapted and found our role with Kistner and Dismang, and it's gone pretty well, I would say.
About Yearbook for many different reasons.
My favorite part about Yearbook is just collaborating with different people, and I like that it's a student-led class.
Every day is different. It's not so much of a traditional plan and teach.
And it's so fun to see how all of our different parts and roles combine to make this one big book.
Things to look forward to in the book this year.
In the yearbook this year, you can expect Maddie's awesome spreads,
a lot of amazing pictures,
lots of fun shapes and fonts.
It's unlike any other book we've ever done before, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's pretty colorful, so get excited.
And Ava Hansen. Now back to the desk.
Lots of fun activities take place here at ONW year-round, but ONW isn't the only place for cool stuff.
The Kansas City Zoo has got some cool events going on right now, too. The zoo has been holding their Glow Wild event since the start of September.
Let's send it over to Madison Graham to hear more on the story.
I'm Madison Graham, and we are at the Glow Wild Festival at the Kansas City Zoo. Let's get right into it.
The Glow Wild Festival at the Kansas City Zoo begins September 1st and ends December 11th. This festival is along a mile route and takes about an hour and a half to walk through. You get to see so many beautiful light-up animals, scenery, and so many more.
How did you guys figure out about this Glow Wild event?
We were driving and saw the billboards, and there's been commercials for it and stuff, so. And it looks cool, so we wanted to check it out.
What's your favorite part?
Mine's the pandas.
I like the jellyfish.
And how did you know about this zoo Glow Wild thing?
We are friends at the zoo members, and so we've been to the zoo this summer and fall, and they've been setting up for it, and so we've been getting really excited about it and waiting for it to happen.
Cool. And what's your favorite thing you've seen so far?
I think the whale is our favorite that's right here, because when you get to walk through it, and so both my sons have really liked that.
And what's your guys' favorite part so far?
I have to say everything, the jellyfish for me. I was really excited about the jellyfish. What was your favorite part?
Kind of couple of trees.
Dresses.
Dresses.
Forgot.
What's your favorite part?
Tata.
Okay, your favorite part?
Flowers.
Those were pretty. Wow, those were some awesome lights. You guys should come here and check it out. This has been Madison Graham. Now back to the desk.
Man, I tell you, that zoo brings back a lot of memories for me, Paul. I don't know about you. You know what else brings back memories, though? Trick-or-treating.
On Sunday night, ONW hosted Trunk and Treat right here in our very own parking lot. It was a great opportunity for our Olathe Northwest clubs, organizations, and sports to show off their Raven pride.
We saw several of our feeder elementary schools show up, so let's take it over to Corey Barnes for some more information.
Hey Ravens, I'm Corey Barnes, and right now I'm outside the Olathe Northwest Trunk or Treat. Let's learn a little bit more about today's event. Every year, the Trunk or Treat event gives kids from all over Olathe the chance to trick or treat. But what is it about, and who's behind it?
Trunk and Treat is an event for our community. We send out flyers to all of our 7 feeder elementary schools and invite all of the kids. I think total it's like 3,000 students we're sending invites to. And Trunk and Treat is just a time for our community here at ONW Clubs and Athletics to provide a safe opportunity for kids to trick or treat.
This year had a great turnout from ONW clubs and students, so we interviewed a few of them to learn a little bit more about what this event means to them.
I'm here for 1710.
We're here to represent Awake, which is ONW's Christian club.
We are representing a junior committee this year.
What's your favorite part about this event?
Probably just getting the kids excited. It's a lot of fun for sure.
Community and just getting to be together with my friends and celebrate.
Oh, just seeing all the cute costumes the kids have to wear. Everyone's very creative and unique this year.
This was definitely one for the books, and everyone hopes to see an even better crowd next year. For ONW Now, this has been Corey Barnes. Now let's send it back to the desk.
Speaking of memories, the gymnastics team was able to walk away from state with some big records set by Alexis Wolcott and Emmy Keller.
However, without the great coaching staff, none of their success would be possible.
Michael Kirby has more on one coach, Anna Sorol, and her impact on the Olathe District's gymnastics programs.
What's up, Ravens? It's Michael Kirby, and have you wanted to know who some of the gymnastics coaches here for the district? Well, let's take a closer look to one of them. Her name is Anna Sorol, and let's hear her story.
I've been involved with gymnastics since the age of 7, have been doing it competitively for about 14 years. Had my injury, and then I decided to stay involved with the sport by managing the high school program, and then after I graduated high school, I have been a coach for gymnastics for the Olathe district for the past 4 years.
I didn't realize how much she was going to impact my gymnastics because she is she's just an amazing person. She's super nice, and she always gives corrections. She always knows what to say.
Now that we know more about Anna, let's take a closer look on how she can use her former gymnastic skills and put it in a learning base that she can help the gymnast with now.
So having been in the sport for the past 14 years, I know how each skill should be executed and what corrections should be made in order for the gymnast to perform the skill right.
Anna has been such a big change around the gymnastics community in the district. Let's see how she was able to keep that spark alive.
So about 2 years ago, the gymnastics program is really small to the point where the district wanted to take away the program, and they had a meeting in which I was involved with, and I spoke about my thoughts on the sports and what this program has brought me, and I think my words touched the people that were making the decision to the point where they wanted to keep it, and they wanted to keep it for other athletes that are going to be following in my footsteps.
I actually did not know they were going to cancel the gymnastics, district gymnastics. But wow, that doesn't surprise me. Anna has always fought for this sport, and she always will.
Anna has made such a big impact around the gymnastics community. Let's hope to see more of her in the next season. Thank you so much, Anna, and we all love you very much. This has been Michael Kirby, and now back to the desk.
Sticking with sports, let's toss it over to our game day anchors, John Akuman and Kay Massley, for some more info on our Ravens sports teams.
Thanks, Adam. Welcome back to Game Day Ravens. I'm Cameron Owsley.
And I'm John Akuman.
So we all know fall sports are starting to wind down, but there's still so much to cover. Let's recap in the past week in sports.
Last Thursday, our boys soccer team took on Mill Valley in regionals. They fought hard, but unfortunately couldn't take home the win.
In the game, the Ravens got behind early against the Jags, but a goal from Noah Conover in the first half kept the game close.
Unfortunately, the Ravens allowed the go-ahead goal with 15 minutes left in regulation and eventually fell 2-1.
The Ravens season may have not ended as we hoped, but they do have something to be proud of, and that's ending with a record of 10-6-2.
Great job this year, Ravens. We can't wait to see you back there on the field next year.
This past weekend, our cross-country team took 4 Raven runners to state, with 3 of them going for the first time ever.
The Ravens were represented by Jackson Kuhl, Jacob Norris, Allie Gillespie, and Kate Schneider.
While they didn't place as a team, their trip to state was still a major accomplishment and something to be proud of.
To learn more about their trip at state, let's hand it over to Weston Wurzberger for more on the story.
What's up, Ravens? I'm here at Rimrock Farm in Lawrence for the Class 6A Cross Country State Championship. 4 of our Raven runners qualified here for state, and I talked to them to see how they finished here at state and the season overall.
Mentally, I felt really good. I pushed myself to the limit, but my body wasn't really there, but I know I did the best that I could that day, so I'm proud of it.
Jacob Norris isn't new to state, as he made it to state last year as well and finished 18th place overall this past weekend.
Compared to last year, it went really well. Last year I was kind of a middle-of-the-pack runner, and now this year I was consistently getting in the top 10 and top 20 medaling every meet, which was really nice and kind of a big improvement from last year. I want to run in college. I don't exactly know where yet, but we're figuring the recruiting process out now, and hopefully I can run somewhere, get on scholarship.
Sophomore and freshman runners Kate Schneider and Allie Gillespie start big early in their high school career and are looking to go bigger in 2023.
The season was really fun. This is my first year back from an injury last year, and our team was able to do some really cool things, and it was really fun. Next season I'm hoping to PR, and I'm excited to run more races and spend more time with my teammates.
Overall, the season was really good. Since it was my first year, it was like new people and new atmosphere, and it was really fun. Next season, I'm excited for incoming freshmen and getting closer with my teammates throughout the years.
Coach Sales gave her thoughts for the upcoming season and what the seniors have meant for the team.
I think we have a very young team, and especially on the girls' side, we have a lot of really good potential coming in to the next season. And our boys team, we had some people step up at the end of the season that were kind of on our younger side that I think will be able to add a lot of quality to our team next year. I'm very proud of our seniors. They really stepped up this season. They took initiative every time they needed to. They were in front of trying to make sure everything was taken care of, that everybody was a part of the team, that they really, really did truly lead the team this year.
That's all we have here at Rimrock Farm for the Cross Country State Championship. Great job, Raven Runners, for a phenomenal season. We look forward to seeing you compete next year. For ONW Now, I'm Weston Wurzberger.
Thanks, Weston, for that insightful story.
Great job to all the Raven runners, and congrats on the great season.
Next up, we've got some exciting news on our very own Lady Ravens volleyball team.
2 years in a row, Skylar Pierce has won Sunflower League Player of the Year, and she is also currently up against 7 other girls for the title of Metro Sports KC Player of the Year.
The voting opens up next week, so make sure you tune into that and cast your vote.
In addition, 3 of our varsity juniors, Jillian Huckabee, Skylar Pierce, and Emmy Shear, were selected to be a part of the All-Sunflower League first team.
We also recognize Lauren Rodiger and Alex Klugman as the second team as well. Carolyn Clayton and Sophia Plotnikov as honorable mentions.
Amazing job to our volleyball team, and we can't wait to see how much more you guys achieve next year.
Also, while we're on the topic of acknowledging our amazing players, Claire Sullivan was recognized for being the Olathe Girls Golf Player of the Year.
Amazing job, Claire, on helping lead your team to greatness, and we can't wait to see what else you can do next year in your junior season.
Last Friday, the Raven football team took on the Wyandotte Bulldogs in the first round of the Kansas 6A football playoffs.
The Ravens were led by E.J. Butler, who put on an incredible show as he rushed for 3 touchdowns.
The offense was hot as they got a 42-0 lead in the first half, completely dominating the Wyandotte Bulldogs.
From there, the Ravens never looked back as their lockdown defense only allowed 6 points while forcing multiple turnovers.
This game was the largest margin of victory since their 0-9 match up against Leavenworth High.
The football team's next matchup is tonight, so make sure to show up at ODAC to see your Ravens take on the Olathe South Falcons.
Remember, this is an elimination game, so make sure you're there to have your Ravens back.
Well, that's all we have for game day.
Thank you for watching. I've been Cameron Owsley.
And I'm Jonna Kuhlman. Now let's throw it back to the desk.
Thanks, guys. Last week our program took a big leap, and we held our very first pregame show, Raven Game Day.
Myself and a couple other guys got to host the show, and it was a great time. David Manning will give us a closer look at the production of Raven Game Day and how it came to be.
If you went to last week's football game, you might have noticed something a little different.
I'm David Manning, and I interviewed people behind last week's game day.
One day after school, all of the anchors and I were just hanging out in Cooper's room like we do sometimes, talking about sports, and the conversation came up about our love of college game day. And everyone thought it would be a really cool idea to potentially make our own college game day. College game day is a pregame show that occurs on ESPN, and it's one of those things where it travels everywhere to different colleges every single week. But my favorite thing about it is how much it includes the fans.
We took a lot of inspiration from College Game Day, a show by ESPN, to make our own kind of game day show for Northwest. So the point of it is to kind of just bring like a fun energy and vibe to the crowd, to bring, to make the atmosphere even better. As you see, like with College Game Day, they go on campus somewhere and they've got students all over the place going nuts for the team.
The involvement of game day was awesome, how we came together and collaborated as a team. It was a big team effort. You know, we all had all these different moving parts and pieces, and Corey Barnes really headed it up. That dude was awesome. He did so much. He put so much work in.
I believe it was really a team effort. Yeah, I helped direct it, and I made the hype video, but that wasn't saying that I did all the work. The anchors really, truly helped doing all that research, got the highlights for us. Everyone really played a team role in that production.
You know, Raven Game Day, I don't know if I'm really supposed to tell y'all, but it's coming back, all right? If not soon, at a football game, maybe at a basketball game, y'all just have to stay tuned and you're going to have to show up, you know? But if it comes back, y'all better pack the stands because it's going to be better. It's going to be better than ever. We're going to do a better job in every way. You guys are going to be involved, and we just want to see every single one of y'all there.
This has been David Manning. Now back to the desk.
Raven Game Day was a great thing to be a part of, and like Wyatt said, make sure you show up to future sports games because it may make a return.
Anyways, that's all we've got for you all today. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
Peace out, Ravens.